What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual fairy godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with another read. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead and catch up on some energy. This is going to be a love reading, so if y'all don't necessarily want to hear about love, you know. But this is gonna be a love reading, and not just a love reading like romantic love. This just gonna be the love around you, you know. In what ways can you love yourself more? You know, today is the 13th when I'm filming this, so we're gonna go ahead and tap into how the 12/12 portal maybe affected you. We're gonna go ahead and tap into it all, okay? And yeah, we're gonna start with this feminine deck. It's like a divine feminine deck. It's all women. So even just that, like, y'all could really be tapping into y'all feminine energy. Even if you're a male watching, you could just be maybe more tapped into your emotions lately. I'm trying to get it. Like, I don't want the brown part up in there. And there we go. Okay. Alright, spirit guys, it's in the Kennedy, go to your page, please. Let's not start the reading off like that. This is my life, y'all. Anyways, guys and the masters, so family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to the collective. What messages do you have for my collective regarding love, self-love? What's going on in my collective? I'm hearing so hard, so hard. That's Rihanna. So hard. I feel like this is you letting down this guard, letting down your hard exterior. Letting your walls down. Somebody could be breaking your walls down. I feel like you're really meeting somebody who is more than just a coworker, more than just a family friend. Maybe you met this friend through another friend and you guys are getting a little bit closer than you and your original friend. Yeah, it feels like somebody is breaking down your walls. And then so many cards keep wanting to come out. I'm trying to shuffle, but it's like you could be a person who doesn't talk a lot. Maybe you're like a loner, or even if you're like an extrovert, I feel like you only talk to people when they talk to you. But like once you're around people that you really know or that you really enjoy, maybe you like really the life of the party for. I feel like somebody don't really know your goofy side, or maybe this is like you not befriending people at work, but it's like they're judging you or gossiping about you, or this could be people just whispering about your name, or you know, if you move to a new city, a lot of people could be knowing you. I'm here Army Barbie, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Worth, Fort Hood. Somebody could be in the army. I'm hearing military. Okay, so we got a Kalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Oh, so it's like I'm always hurting. So this could be something like maybe you're having a hard time breastfeeding. Maybe you have like chapped nipples, so you could have just gave birth. You could be giving birth to something new. So this could be that new job or that new entrepreneurship. This could be like you're a new homeowner and you're realizing, dang, everything in this house is broken. Or you could be demoing something. I'm hearing somebody could be traveling in an RV, or maybe wanting to. Maybe that's the dream of theirs. I need you to go in your cage. I need you to go in your cage and be quiet. Be quiet. No. Go to your cage. Go to your cage. Yeah. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So this is like not allowing life to get you down. So if you're in a new position, if you move to a new state and you feel like, damn, like life is getting to me, it's just me and my babies, like I don't got nobody helping me. If you move to a new job, this could just be like a new town and you're already like in your state. This could just be learning to travel. You could be getting a passport. This could be an older woman and like craving pregnancy, wanting pregnancy. This could be a lesbian woman as well. This could be somebody getting like insemination. But I'm definitely seeing like somebody feeling bare, or can you love me naked? Yeah. This is somebody wanting to love you naked, or you craving somebody loving you naked. So it's like maybe you have certain friendships that you're not super open or super honest about. This could be like wanting to open up to a mother figure and tell her certain things that you feel like she's done to you in your childhood, or maybe like wanting to take care of her, or wanting to ask her, like, but maybe she has pride issues where she feel like she don't want nobody taking care of her. She don't need no help. She could be a very independent woman, but I feel like God is putting it on your spirit to just give, or to just do, or to just be there and to just show up. This is somebody who nursed you. So this could be nursing a family member back to health. You could be watching somebody be on their deathbed, or maybe they're just ill or sick, or this could be a cancer. And this is like feeling like I'm broken, feeling defeated. I feel like you're kind of coming out of this energy. It's like even if somebody is facing death, this is like coming to terms with that. This is somebody telling you on their deathbed, like, I'm okay, like, I'm happy, I'm ready. I feel like somebody is tired. This could also just be old age. Somebody is just kind of like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. You got Queen Esther, the morning star. I'm getting Aquarius energy. My ego is in service of my soul. So it's like, a lot of times we talk about the death of the ego and, things like that. And I feel like we still need that. We still need that pride. We still need that confidence or that arrogance about us. I feel like in some areas that ego is kind of stopping you from settling and stopping you from maybe belittling yourself and staying in your hometown. Or I'm hearing like you could have got popped in the mouth, or you could have been abused as a kid, like your dad or your mother, like trying to teach you, like every time you got something wrong, they would pop you. This is kind of giving me like somebody doesn't really like speaking up out of fear of punishment or solitude. Somebody could tell that their kids like go to their room all the time. And Yana, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. This is no longer running from your darkness. So if you have a family member or something who's facing illness or death, this is not leaving them. If your friend going through something with her nigga, this is not isolating yourself because of what she's going through, or feeling like, damn, I don't feel like dealing with that bitch. Or, this is if you're having a new job, this is being a leader and taking on that leadership role. And if seeing a problem and going to go fix it, or, coming up with solutions, speaking up to your boss about, things that could maybe work better for the company, or things that could maybe make things run a little bit smoother for you. I'm also hearing like you're coming into a new state of change. Somebody could be wanting to go to be a pilot. Somebody is exhausted of being a pilot. It's like everything is not really what it seems. Like y'all make it seem like everything is so good, but it's not. I'm exhausted and I'm lonely and I'm not getting paid enough, and I'm not getting paid for my off time or my layovers or something like that. But this is given like somebody could have been running away from their family, could have been in an abusive relationship. And it's like you moved out with them, and it's like you could have been having parents who always told you like, this ain't gonna work out, that nigga ain't nothing. And it's like you don't want them to be right, but at the same time, like, how they are. It's like you only want to go to them, you only want to vent to them, but they're the type of parents who are going to be like, I told you so. So this is you coming into confidence where it's like, I need help right now. I'm going to come to y'all, or I'm going to come to you. So if you have a social media platform, let's say you moving, this is you coming on there and being like, y'all can make me a registry if y'all would like to. Or if you have a business, this is not being embarrassed to not get any views, or to not have people show up to your event. So you could have created like a pop-up event, or some kind of girls night, ladies night, or maybe you threw like a sexual party or some type of event, and maybe a lot of people did not show up for you. This is you showing up for yourself and choosing. I'm hearing somebody is choosing to go to the family functions. So maybe you're the type of person who don't really get out the house or don't really do too much outside of what you like to do. This is kind of giving me like, I get to love me naked. Like, I don't know why it's showing me a vagina, like a hairy vagina. So it's giving me like I don't have to conform to what somebody else thinks is a better version of me, because I like this version. And the version that you're seeking was a hurt version of me. So this is like people, this is old friends trying to come back in your life, but I feel like they're only seeing you where you were. And you're accepting them, you're loving them, you're trying, but I feel like it's just not clicking because you're over it. So this is not going back to repetitive cycles. This is no longer going back to things that God has already kind of released you from or taken you from. I'm hearing release the shackles. So a lot of people could be coming back in your life right now. They see you elevating. This new job position could be double what your last job was, if not double. I feel like the fact that you have so much more time on your hands, or maybe you're not working weekends, you have more time to invest in your business, so it feels like a double up. Yeah. Thorns, weave together the crowns you deserve, the crown you deserve. So this is like sowing your own seeds and not craving that parent to validate you, tell you good job, that man to tell you, oh, you're beautiful. This is like you're aligning with better things and better opportunities. I'm hearing like a family tree. So this could be like finding family outside of your family. So if you've been adopted, you could be finding your birth family. If not, it's like finding a new family, but not somebody that you are adopted into. This is more so like, these are really my friends. Like, these really my homegirls. I'm hearing somebody could have been an athlete in school, but he was homeless or poor. And it's like, people really, really looked out for you. You know, you could have had a little sister that you took care of. I feel like one of y'all could potentially be a single dad or a single parent, but taking care of a sibling. Somebody could have been the older or the oldest of all the siblings, feeling like, you know, like, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta do this. And now they're at the position where maybe they have met somebody, but they feel like they can't give them their all. Or, you know, this person could be wanting children and you're traumatized, or you feel like, I've been around kids all my life, I'm tired of raising kids. This could also be you giving somebody back their kids, where it's like, you know, I've helped you long enough. You know, I gotta fly, and here you go. This could be like a parent getting off drugs, even. And it's like, I want my kid back, or I'm fighting for custody. This could be a father getting out of prison fighting for custody. Somebody could be fighting for custody. I'm hearing pregnancy scare, or, ooh, jump scare. What is that? Jump scare, like, yeah. It's like, how you talking shit? Like, how you do that? You can't even get in the club. Like, I don't know. It just feel like you really can't sit with us. So I would be a fool to stoop down to your level. So this could be old jobs. Like, if you're in a certain kind of industry, this could be engineers being like, oh, I don't work with her, or don't work with him. If you're an actress or a model, this could be people being like, oh, she's unruly, she's hard to work with, she has an attitude. And this is you accepting all of who you are. Like, no matter what your race is, no matter what your hair look like, your skin color, what your features look like, the things that you don't like about yourself, certain things that you identify as, it's like you don't really care. You don't really care who doesn't like how you're moving or what you're choosing and deciding to do with your life. I feel like in just that in self is, this could be a lesbian or somebody who dates the same sex, but I feel like this could be your mother finally accepting you because you started to accept you. So it's like, at first maybe they wasn't okay with it, but this is like them realizing, like, I'm not different because of who I love. I'm just me. I'm still the same kid y'all raised. I'm still the same person who makes y'all laugh to y'all stomach hurt, or you know, who brings you socks when it's cold outside and bring you soup, or I don't know what the case may be, but this definitely feels like somebody is missing the warmth and the comfort of their family. This is like things coming together where it's like, damn, like, I'm finally receiving peace. Like, yeah, I was really, really distraught about this nigga breaking up with me. Or yeah, I was really distraught about, you know, my childhood and certain things that I've experienced. I feel like somebody could have been, like, tortured. Somebody could have been with, like, a narcissist. This is somebody who maybe locked them in a closet. The way that they spoke to them, it's like they treated you like you were a dog. Like you received punishments, or this is you now being able to sit on your throne. This is leaving a marriage. This could be resulting in divorce. Somebody like cheated or left you alone while you're pregnant. This is somebody who takes business trips often. And they don't even have to do nothing with cheating. I feel like emotionally this person is abusive. Spiritually, they break down your character. They break you down. This feels like a triumph or like a rebirth. Like, you know, in the movies where we're like a rewind. It's like you can't take it back, but this is learning that you don't have anything to hide. This is accepting who you are. Maybe even telling the world about your circumstances. Telling your boss, like, hey, this is why I've been late. And them understanding and being like, look, I can give you more hours. I can actually schedule you, you know, an hour later than what you are scheduled so you can get here on time. And then if you have the time, you know, you can stay an extra 2 hours and get an extra hour on your shift. And then by the time the end of the week, that's an extra 4 or 5 hours on your check. You know, so it's like somebody is coming to you maybe with some solutions. You know, somebody is definitely coming to you with some solutions. And I feel like this energy is more so like you don't have to barter. You're not paying me for me to put you on. I'm just doing it because God told me to. This is like, even if your efforts are going unnoticed, or even if you don't see people taken from you, people are taken from you. Little things that you're saying to people, even if a parent is acting like, oh yeah, you crazy, you into that new age spirituality, or that job, them people ain't never gonna respect you, or you sure you want to be a rapper, you sure you want to go back to school to be a doctor, you know that's gonna take a long time. You know, it's like, I'm hearing somebody could be doing Broadway or like have a Broadway voice. Somebody is sleeping on their talents. Somebody could want to be a sleep analyst. They want to watch people sleep. They look at the data. Somebody could have sleep apnea. I'm hearing like it's not just random thoughts. It's not just random thoughts. It's called channeling. Do I think about these things regularly? No. I'm in a state of allowance. I'm in a state of receiving. I'm in a state of whatever comes to me. It is, and so it will be, and it is truth. So this is recognizing that whatever dreams, goals, and ambitions God has given you, it's called a desire, and God is giving you that desire for a reason. My mom mentioned to me something about Jonah being in the belly of the beast. I'm hearing like y'all are in the belly of the beast right now, and I'm not sure about Bible verses or anything like that. So I'm gonna call my mom after this and ask her a reference. But what I kind of took from that is just life is kind of swallowing you up right now. But you will emerge, like you will emerge a victor, like you will emerge greatness. And I really don't know what happened to Jonah, so I feel some type of way about telling y'all that, and I don't know, but that's what I feel in my spirit. I feel like y'all gonna come out with the sword unhurt, unscathed. So this is, if people are behind the scenes mistreating you, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, this feels like God is noting it. God is even allowing them to do it, not to punish you or anything, but to see how much do you love yourself? How much can I push you before you break? How ready are you to go to the next chapter? How willing to fight for yourself are you? This is giving me God wants you to fight for your rights, or just stand up for yourself. When it comes to leaving this marriage, when it comes to how you raise your kids, somebody could have a teenager who is very unruly or out of control. I just heard the president's daughter. This could be a show that you're watching. This could be something that you're into. I'm hearing jujitsu. This is like having your way. I'm hearing having a litter, but you know, so this could be your cat is having kittens. Maybe you want a cat. I'm hearing the theater arts. See the little mask here? This is mask coming off. But this is also spirits around you unmasking themselves. Like, hey, you know, this is spirit babies. We ready to come. This is ancestors who paved the way for something that you're doing right now. It's like there's a silent cheering you on. I'm hearing he noticed that in like constant loop. So this is somebody noticing things about you, noticing kind of like what it is that you need. This could be your child, your children as they're getting older. So you could have a preteen, maybe like, or a son or daughter who's ready to, you know, help you with the bills. And you could have a lot of pride and not want to take it. But I feel like this is you kind of being like, okay, I can't let this break me. I'm on the verge of eviction, or, you know, I'm really, really struggling this winter. Maybe not going to be able to make it. This is making the holidays traditional again. This is making it about God and making it about love and about family and respecting one another. This is creating traditions with your new family or with your new soul tribe or whatever this is. Yeah, this is creating stability. This is creating oneness with your people. I'm definitely hearing like this job situation. Like these people are going to become your lifelong friends. It's like the job is stressful. I'm seeing you like this. It could weigh on your body. So this could be you being a CNA, like having to really, you know, pick people up. Or if it's not the people at your job that you work with, it could be your patients. Still connecting with your children. You could have a patient whose son you're going to marry. Somebody is calling in a kingdom spouse. Somebody is also calling in like their birth mom or birth family. You know, everybody. Somebody's doing like ancestry, DNA. It's like craving connection, craving, you know, wanting to sit on your throne, royalty. Somebody could be mixed. Somebody could be finding out that they have black in them. This could be somebody finding out that they have family from the United Kingdom. Somebody could also have like celebrities in their family. You could be the first celebrity of your family. You got wings. I never needed those wings to fly. This is realizing that whatever crutch you had, with whatever people you had it with, no more. The crutches are about to be done. You know, like, it's like you kicking those to the curb. I'm hearing 444. Like, I got this. This is mixing up herbs. No longer being a basic bitch or basic. It says basic witch. But this is like actually getting more into your word. Or, you know, like if you're a Muslim, just praying as much as you're supposed to. You know, I'm hearing like not forgetting to practice wudu, or, you know, protecting yourself and making sure that you're staying covered. Protecting your third eye, anointing yourself maybe before readings, maybe getting yourself like some holy oil, maybe going back to church or finding yourself a church home. This could be somebody feeling like they want to stop dealing with crystals and sage and, you know, different things like this. This is somebody wanting to turn to God. This is somebody believing that manifestation is not what they're supposed to be doing. That this person could potentially feel like, I want to rely on God, not on myself. You know, to each his own. Yeah, this is being able to, even though you're going back to church, I feel like you're not going back to church for the church. You're going back for the word. I feel like church could have scarred you in the past, but this feels like, even if it did, you could be in a season of forgiveness. So church could be the first step to you forgiving your mom or the person who hurt you, your ex-boyfriend, your first love, somebody who ran out on you, your daddy, whoever, you know, your absent grandma, somebody who abandoned you by death. You know, this feels like forgiveness. Forgiveness for sure. Okay, you got busy times and multitasking. I feel like, yeah, this is either getting a second job, spending a lot more time with family and friends. With the calcite, I definitely see you just being up a little bit earlier, being up when the sun is up. Like, you know, it feels energetic. Like, maybe you've been lethargic. I said earlier, like, you're just tired, you know, you're exhausted with things going wrong. This is seeing the light even in the darkness, even in your storm, even when things don't look appropriate. So this could have been last year, you know, this could have been 2022. Maybe 2023 was your, like, get back year, where it's like, okay, everything that I went through 2022 broke me down. 2023, I got built back up. 2024, I'm finna fucking excel past anything that I've ever thought that I could do. This is God showing you heights that you didn't know you could reach. This is like somebody could be skydiving, traveling across country, doing a whole road trip or something. Somebody is setting goals. Somebody is having more standards, more discipline. Somebody could be working out more. I believe I can fly. This is like hurt people hurt people. It's like you forgiving somebody who didn't even hurt you. This is being angry at celebrities or social media or getting too involved in maybe other people's business. So maybe like as a kid, you was always in grown folks' business. Like you heard your parents fighting or, you know, something like that. Or maybe your parent involved you in her sex life or just her issues with her girlfriends and shit, like way before she should have. You know, it's like, yeah, y'all created that bond of being like best friends, but also it created a state of worry for you, you know? So we got 2 gold cards out here, or yellow. And it's dark in here, so you can barely see it, but, you know, shine bright like a diamond. Somebody could be setting money aside to order them some Savage Fenty. Like, monthly is just kind of like, I want to be on my grown woman shit. Like, I want to have some sexy lingerie. You know, it says divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So it's like, this is like praying and crying, you know, or being on your knees or really, really asking God for the things that you want and not lying, you know, or not omitting to God about how hurt you are, because God knows. God sees it. This is like, I'm noticing even in the reading, I'm trying to be like, well, maybe this was last year that you was going through shit, but it's like, no, maybe it was this year. Maybe you're going through shit right now. You know, we all going through something, you know, but this is like, I'm not hiding it anymore. My ego services me and I trust my soul's divine timing. So even if I was down on my luck, or even if I am having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month or a bad year, bitch, it's going to get better. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call it, you know. But it just feels like leveling up. Like, I don't even want to call people bitches no more. You know, and it's something that seems so simple, but it's the vibration and the frequency of the energy of which I'm saying in that word. You know, and it's just like, I don't want to put that out there. I don't want my friends to feel that energy when I approach her or speak about her or speak to her. You know? I don't want to call my man a nigga. You know? So this is just like being aware of your own frequency, being aware of how things affect you, how things make you feel, you know, and how you make other people feel as well. So it's being aware of how your actions have consequences. It's being aware of karma, dharma, things happening. You know, I feel like you're learning. You're learning. Yeah, you getting your wings. It's like you have surpassed some level that you maybe kept going back to. So maybe this is dating the same kind of person, being in the same field that maybe you know, was mentally draining for you. You could have worked at like a suicide hotline, or maybe you worked at a mental health hospital or a psych ward, and you realized, you know, maybe you were seeing people that you know. You know, it could have just been weighing on you heavily, and you could have realized, like, I could be them. This could be my little sister. This could be my mom, and this could be my cousin. I feel like you're coming into awareness of other people's struggle as well. Like, damn, I mean, my soul family, y'all telling me what y'all been through this last year, and it's like, damn, I thought I was the only one. But nah, like, this is you coming into realization that it's people who are just like you. You know, you find in your church home, or maybe you're getting into a religion. You know, but this is like picking back up the pieces, picking up where you left off. This could be something that, you know, you were interested in childhood. You never knew why, or you never had the money to buy it yourself, to get it yourself, to be able to program it or do it, or have the mental capacity. Maybe you knew that you were into science and technology and taking shit apart, but you didn't know you had autism. Or maybe you was into taking your little toys apart or creating Legos, but you didn't know you was gonna be an architecture. Maybe you never seen nobody in your family get a college education, so you didn't even know what architecture was. You know, like, it's certain shit that you literally, certain words that you don't know, certain jobs and opportunities that you don't know about, but God has put that desire on your heart. So when you thinking about love and you telling yourself, oh, why do I keep thinking about this? Like, maybe God has put that desire on your heart. If you keep wanting kids, but you 40 and people telling you, oh, da 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 da, if God is putting that desire on your heart, you're gonna get a kid, whether it's one way or another. You know, but this is not being so glued to and attached to how something has to happen that you're not allowing for change to happen. You're not spreading your wings enough for, you know, the air to actually come underneath and allow you to fly. I read something the other day that was like the little boy was so okay with this glow stick until his brother took it and broke it and said sometimes you have to be broken to see your full potential. And the lady was like, yeah, like, it just made me see, like, that kid would have been super content knowing, hey, I got a glow stick. But it wasn't until his brother showed him and put him up on game, like, hey, you could have better. And I feel like that's us, where it's like we don't even know our potential. We know that we glow. We know that we're fun. We know that we're special. And we're a prize that you get in the store, or whatever the case may be, however you want to say it. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes God has to break you down and put you through certain things to show you your strength, to show you your triumph, to show you and remind you of your faith in God. And once that happens with God, you can do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything that you want to do. You can do anything any desire that God put on your heart, you can turn it to your reality. So I feel like in just knowing that, it's giving you the confidence to really come to God and leave it all on the table. And be like, God, this is what I'm going through. Therefore, God can transmute that energy in which that you're giving and turn it into something more positive. You know, I definitely feel like you guys are on the up and up. You know, I'm hearing moving on up. Somebody could be moving like upstairs or in a better unit, to a loft or a high up. I'm hearing high rise, California. Somebody could be moving to California, Stephanie, Oakland, and I heard California again. Yeah. Cali, Cali, Cali. The hummingbird, okay? And I was just humming, right? Yeah. Turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. This feels like turn away from what your past has taught you. That the world is not pretty. That this person is going to hurt you. That this friend is going to be conniving. That you're going to forever be broke. That you can't get out of poverty. That you're always going to be in the hood. Or that you're always going to be just like your parents. That you have to follow in the path that they want you to. Or whatever. You know, this feels like coming into self. Coming into adulthood. So you could be a teenager watching this. I don't know why I just felt like that. But this is coming into, you know, I'm having to just grow up. You know, maybe my parents are busy. Or maybe life is happening all around me. And I want life to be happening to me. or with me, or I want to be co-creating with life. It's like I'm tired of just being given a hand that I'm dealt with and just making do. I want to be the dealer this time. I want to see. I want it all on the table. You know, this is like leaving behind a certain type of people that hurt you. You know, this is like, oh, I just heard getting flashbacks. And it ain't even gotta be like sex flashbacks. It's just like getting flashbacks of times where you really had a moment of epiphany or feeling God's love, where it's like, this is a full circle moment. This is everything that I asked for. This is everything that I prayed for. This is a moment where it's like, okay, I remember laying on that couch. I remember being on my knees. I remember crying in that shower. Asking for this moment. Asking for this new job. Asking for this position. Asking to be working for this Fortune 500 company. Asking for my name to be on billboards. For me to be getting sponsorships. For people to be paying me to do what I already love, to do what I'm called to do. You know, you got the water buffalo. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. Okay? You are brave. Like, don't let life scare you into a corner and back down from the things that you truly want. Like, whether it was people telling you that you couldn't do it or whatever, this is you realizing, can't nobody stop me. Once I get to going, it might not happen when I tell you it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. This is like you being patient with yourself. People could be starting to laugh at you and think that what you told them you was gonna do is never gonna happen, baby. Yes, it is. You ain't on nobody's time, though. You got the dolphin. It says, tune into the rhythm of your breath and find the stillness and patience. So this is like, yeah, I'm just gonna take this slow. I'm not on nobody else's time. This could be parents pressuring you about having kids or getting married. This could be a boss pressuring you about taking on more hours, more responsibility, you know, and you looking at them like, well, shit, I'm trying to have another baby. Or my husband is mad because I'm never home. I'm supposed to be a homemaker and I'm always at work. I'm always in the office. This was never how it was supposed to be. You know, somebody is luring you into a higher position maybe. But what you really, truly want is family and commitment. You know, this could be finding your birth family and realizing, like, hey, maybe I do want to move. You know, for years I've been called to Florida. I didn't know why. Now I'm realizing my birth family live in Florida. Like, maybe this is a sign. You know, this is taking a leap of faith and going on a whim. And not in an impulsive way, but in a way where it's like, I really do trust in the Lord. Like, I really do trust what God told me was for me. And banking on that, banking on it to work, banking on plan A to be the plan. Like, ain't no plan B, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Share it on all your social medias. And I am out of here, you guys.